Tinnitus is a buzz or ring that becomes permanent when you overburden your hearing or you are exposed to loud sounds or music. The list of DJs whose lives have been jeopardised by tinnitus is staggering. We're all used to that post-club ringing in the ears that tends to go away after a day or so, and we think it will always be that way. But one day, you may wake up and it stays. Worst of all, your favourite pastime, going to clubs, could possibly become a thing of the past. 11 million people in the UK live with hearing loss. That's around 1 in 6 of us. I'm on a quest to find out more about this condition, and there's no better place to start my journey than to meet a DJ who suffers with tinnitus. DJ Andy Purnell, a resident DJ at Ministry of Sound, one of the most famous clubs in London, has not been able to hear silence for about 6 years.
As most people will have experienced, the ringing in your ears is immediately after clubs. So when I was younger, I went to see Dizzy Rascal, my first ever concert, walked out from that, ringing in my ears, went away. And that happened, obviously, as it does for everyone else, for years and years. And then I'd started playing this residency in Cheltenham when I was 19, I think. And I'd go there every week, and the DJ booth was in the middle of the club. So I was surrounded by the speakers, and I was doing an 8-hour set, I think. And that was every single Saturday. And one time when I finished there, I went back to London, and my ears were still ringing, which wasn't abnormal. And I went to sleep that night and I could just hear this ringing in my ears, and I thought, that's a bit unusual. Waited for the next day, it was still there. When I realised that it just wasn't going away flat out, I got incredibly anxious about what was happening with my ears. Why was this not going away? Is this how it's going to be forever? Is it going to get worse? DJing's my job. Do I need to protect it? Do I need to quit? And so it became quite confusing and quite scary. Now when I DJ, because I'm very, very conscious of it, I always wear custom molded earplugs. I'll make sure that if I'm going out on a night out where I'm not DJing, I'll wear my earplugs. And if I can reduce my exposure to speakers or loud music at any time of day in my regular life, then I will do. You can go and dance next to a speaker or on top of a speaker, be next to it for 6 hours, and then have permanent hearing damage for the rest of your life. It is that black and white. I don't think people are aware of it. And the people that are aware of it have experienced some form of hearing damage already. And after that point, it's kind of too late.
If you work somewhere noisy and the level is over 80 decibels, you are trained and educated to understand the risks involved in working in a noisy environment, and hearing protection is made available. At 85 decibels and above, hearing protection should be provided. But in social environments, there are no rules. So in a club or at a gig, you might see DJs or musicians wearing hearing protection. The bar staff may have earplugs in, but no one would tell you to wear them. I'm going to meet Tony Lewis, the head of policy at the Chartered Institute of Environmental Health, to find out more about the noise at work regulations and the challenges faced when regulating sound in club venues.
The club venue is about entertainment, so people go into a club with the expectation of being entertained, and it will be noisy. You're going in there to dance, and yet the law says that if you're working there, that you've got a right to have that noise to be protected from an unduly high level of noise. The law also goes further and says that other people going in there, in other words, members of the public who go into a workplace, they too should be protected to the same level. So what most punters don't realise is when they go through the door into a club, they're going to go there for music, they're going to go there to dance, but the law also protects them too, that they too shouldn't suffer hearing damage as a result of being exposed to high levels of noise. Now, the challenge that presents is this is a place of entertainment. You're going in there expecting noise. There will be noise, but it shouldn't be too much. And that can be a real problem in terms of where does the dividing line fall? And the dividing line is about still allowing people to enjoy themselves, still allowing businesses to operate, but while doing so in an environment that offers a degree of protection to the hearing of those people who are either working there or indeed going in there as members of the public.
Tinnitus is a condition that all clubgoers should be aware of. So how can we still enjoy a night out and protect our ears? All Ears is a campaign dedicated to protecting clubbers from tinnitus. Watch the Hype have teamed up with Alpine Hearing Protection to protect your ears without altering the music.
So the earplug we are bringing to the clubs is the Alpine Party Plug. And what the Party Plug earplugs are is they are high fidelity earplugs, which means they reduce the volume of the sound relatively flat across all frequencies, so you still get a great representation of the sound you hear. So the music still sounds great, it just takes that edge off.
What made you start all this?
Well, basically, kind of from these guys getting tinnitus, Matt did a lot of research on sort of earplugs available, and then we realised there was not really much awareness inside venues, although they were actively seeking to try and change that. The only ones that were available were, say, the foam earplugs, the ones that you just wear after a night, which kind of ruin the music. It doesn't sound so great. They protect you, yes, but it doesn't sound too good when you're out. So we found that there was these good, high-quality earplugs, basically for sale outside of venues that are affordable ones. We basically devised a marketing campaign, approached lots of clubs across the UK, and they were interested from the get-go. Clubs like Village Underground, Corsica Studios just behind us, Open Space, Motion in Bristol, tons of clubs across the UK.
Some people still have the idea, why would I put earplugs in when I'm going out to listen to music, which is a totally fair enough point. And the other thing people say to us is, why don't the clubs turn it down? But you go to clubs for the immersive experience. You want to feel that weight of the sound in your chest. That's the whole point of it. And of course you want the music to be loud. These hearing protections are a way to enjoy both. So you still get that immersive experience, but you don't wreck your ears from the highs. And that's what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to speak to people and make them aware that you can still enjoy it, still have the same experience you would, but you don't have to sacrifice your hearing for that.
All ears give me hope that more people are becoming increasingly aware of this life-changing condition, and that the people in power do care about the health and well-being of clubgoers. On this journey, I have met people in the industry who suffer with tinnitus, the people enforcing regulations, and the ones raising awareness for tinnitus on the club scene. Clubbing is essential to our culture, and it's such an important, brilliant and vibrant part of my life, and I know that millions of people feel the same. So don't let dangerous sound levels ruin your clubbing experience.